Hey everyone, welcome back to GM Details. In this video I'll be taking a look at Wowo's automotive detailing. Now it's been a while since my last product review, mainly due to the weather, but you've all been very supportive and kept on subscribing, so a huge thank you to you all. So Wowo's automotive detailing, not this Wowo brand who seem a little miffed at having a similar sounding brand in the marketplace. No, this is Wowo's automotive detailing. The Wowo is an acronym for wax on, wax off. It was established in 2013 in Scotland, would you believe? So it's just about to celebrate its 10-year anniversary. Woohoo! Now comes the full disclaimer that these products were sent to me free of charge to try out, and this video shows what I honestly thought about them. Well, some of them at least for now. I'm splitting the video into two, from the cleaning chemicals to the decontamination and protection, as there's just so much to cover and it's not fair just giving each product a minute or two with whatever is said about them on the website. I'll come back to that later, but for now, this is what I'll be using the products on. I do not know how this car gets in such a state, but it's certainly a brilliant test for cleaning ability, and I put the wheel cleaner to an extreme test, all coming up, so stay tuned. Starting off with clean wheels to clean dirty wheels and tyres. It's a ready to use product which doesn't really appeal to me one bit if I'm using it a lot. For maintenance, I'd rather use a wheel shampoo or a wheel cleaner that can be diluted. Can this be diluted? Not that you'd know because it doesn't say on the bottle, and even the website is completely lacking in any kind of user instructions or descriptions. But after messaging Wowo's, they said it can be diluted, and that was that. I didn't try that, as there's plenty of chemicals out there like Built Amber Surfex that can easily cope with brake dust and be extremely cost effective. And even although neat, it was an extremely enjoyable product to use because the results were amazing. It always worries me using very strong chemicals on braking components in case it can lead to early corrosion or deterioration of rubber seals, for instance. And this is an extremely strong isopropanol alcohol based cleaner, so it really needs a better test than these not so dirty wheels. How about these? This is the same neat product sprayed directly onto a commercial vehicle rear wheel, which probably hasn't had a clean in 3 years. Left to dwell for a few minutes and worked in with the softer of the two Atlasta parts scrubbing brushes. You can just imagine a soft detailing brush would have little to no effect clearing this grime away. So the Atlasta stiffer bristles are perfect here, and I'm only doing half to show you the comparison. So on the face of it, it's a really powerful wheel cleaner, capable of so much more than just a basic maintenance wash. Would I use it again on poorly maintained wheels? Absolutely. It's a rival to the strongest acid-based wheel cleaners I've ever used, but I'd get more pleasure cleaning wheels with a shampoo these days for maintenance cleans. Not saying it hasn't done a great job, it has indeed, but it's just way too powerful for regular weekly washes. Remember, Wowo's say it can be diluted, just not on the bottle or the website. which I think is a missed marketing opportunity. If you've used clean wheels, let us know in the comments what you dilute it down to, and I'll pin that to the start of the comment section for people to reference. Oh, in case you were wondering, I did finish the rest of the commercial vehicle wheel with it. The snow foam is called Awesome Foam, and from the intro shots of the car you could see it's needing the strongest concentration at 5:1 dilution. Interesting how they then give 2 dilutions for protected and unprotected paint, presumably an idiot's guide for general maintenance, and no mention of dwell time either, so let's mix them up and get on the car. I also really like these foil caps on their products too, prevents leaks in transit and probably helps preserve the chemicals that are in storage too. Now I never need a litre of foam for any of my cars when I'm cleaning them, so I'm going to make up a 500ml just now, then later on try the weaker dilution and see how they both do. You do get great value from your free subscription to this channel. So 5:1 is around 80ml to 420ml of water when making up your 500ml solution. Obviously double it if you're making the full litre. And I'm going to use my MTM foam cannon with the water being pumped through my Karcher K5 Compact, which I'll be reviewing soon as I've had it over a year now. At the strong 5:1 concentration, it's an excellent consistency. It's not meringue thick. All of the product is on the dirt working away. It's clinging on very well with a slow drop off, and it's dwelled like this for a good 7 minutes. I'm not going to make you sit and watch through 7 minutes, so here's the dwell in a couple of seconds so you can see it. Okay, maybe white foam on a white car wasn't the best example, but it's all I've got. So onto rinsing off, and here's where we'll find out if it's a show foam or not. It's cleared mud splatter, but not these water streaks from the door handles. Moving on to the traffic film, and you can clearly see it's been effective here. But strangely not here on these splashes, which are in the same area. Bird lime, bird mess, no trouble with that whatsoever. The front passenger door has these dirt lines from the door handles, and it hasn't had any effect on this, but it's cleaning the built up dirt from the lower part of the door. You could argue that certain amounts of dirt would be removed with a pre-rinse, but applying the snow foam on top of water doesn't stick very well and cleaning power can be reduced. There's another argument that snow foam isn't really the best answer for dirt and grime removal at this stage, but anything that is being removed is certainly better than still being there and rubbing it into your paint with a wash mitt causing swirls. Remember, it's only part of the process, not all of the process. You can't expect a snow foam to be 100% a contactless clean. If I was to go in here at this stage with a brush, I could be inflicting some damage, as I really don't know what's in this little cavity, but the snow foam has softened it to be more than satisfactorily removed with a rinse. So I do feel that as this is the highest recommended dilution, that I've seen other foams like Garage Therapy, One Snow Foam and Built Hamber Auto Foam completely smash through this layer of traffic film better than this. Even the fabulous ADBL pH neutral foam removed more in my opinion. So it really comes down to your own expectations really in regards to a snow foam. In my opinion, there aren't really that many great ones on the market as cleaning power goes, but some use them for increased dwell times for stronger citrus based chemicals, so maybe expecting a foam to clean is asking a little bit too much. It's a brilliant topic for discussion, don't you think? Onto the detailer's shampoo, and reading the instructions I'm confused. Heavy soiling, unprotected paint and protected paint, all different dilutions. Come back to that in a second, but surely a detailing brand isn't suggesting using this directly after a garden hose rinse down. Okay, back to the heavy soiling. Its recommended dilution is 100 to 1. In a large bucket, that's in the region of 180 millilitres of shampoo. Nearly half the bottle away on just one wash. So as the snow foam left some dirt behind, I'm going to go with this initial heavy soiling recommendation and use the 100 to 1 dilution in 16 litres of water. That's still a whopping 140 millilitres of shampoo, just to see what it's like, because, well, that's why you're watching this video. So while I have this super concentrate solution of 100 to 1 in the bucket, I was thinking of a conversation I was having with Ben from Detail Base. He's got a brilliant new channel and is passionate about giving factual information about the products we all love using. Go check him out and show your support and give him a subscribe. Anyway, conversation was about cleaning power of shampoo. You see almost everyone mention excellent cleaning power on the reviews. And I have to say, I've said that before, as I thought the shampoo I was using at the time was either cleaning the dirt or it wasn't. So many shampoos I was using were always pretty decent, but he had the theory that a shampoo itself has absolutely no cleaning power whatsoever. So let's put it to the test on the rear of the MGZS, where the snow foam left quite a bit of dirt behind. I'll run this shampoo over the panel and come back later to rinse it off and see what it does. It's important to note this theory is not specifically about Wowo's shampoo, but I'm going to use this one anyway as a test. I did think with the amount of shampoo in the bucket it would be completely unusable with so much foam, but I was surprised to see it was just like any other shampoo if I'd used 20 or 30 millilitres. This isn't going to do well at lesser dilutions, I was thinking. You'll find out a little later on what I found out. So I'm using a microfiber wash mitt from Automotive over in Northern Ireland, and the shampoo feels lovely. It's very slick, you can see how sudsy it is, but coming up soon you'll see what the shampoo was like at a more respectable dilution. Now let's go back to the shampoo dwelling on its own. Let me know in the comments if you think the shampoo on its own will clean an area. I'll just finish rinsing off the rear of the car and a quick makeup pad test to reveal what the shampoo solution has cleaned. Absolutely nothing. I'll talk more about this at the end of the video. I've been keeping this part of the wife's car for this review specifically. You've no idea how difficult it is to film this for you, so I hope you appreciate it. Now this product is only going to appeal to the few who like to be brand loyal and buy specific ready products ready to use for convenience rather than messing around with diluting concentrated products. I can't really talk, I still buy glass cleaners because I want them to do a specific job, but there are other options available for that, apparently, which I haven't explored. Whichever camp you're in, there's no denying that this works really well. It's your typical caustic soda type of APC, so rinse well, but from using around the car I haven't found it leaving any of that telltale white powder residue, so I would imagine it being pretty heavily diluted. So if you like ready to use cleaners, it's a handy thing to have, I suppose, but for professionals or even enthusiasts, I'd say it was an expensive product, when something like Built Hamber Surfex could be purchased for £3 more and would probably last up to 100 times longer.
You're chilling when the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling when the rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
And it's typical, once I've finished the car, just doing the glass and the rain comes on. So I'm going to leave you hanging on this one for now and split the review in two parts, with next week's being another use of the Wowo's cleaning range for a maintenance wash, but this time we'll be able to see and compare the differences between the dilutions and then have a roundup of all the products that we've used at the end. I hope you'll come back and watch that. Please subscribe so you can be notified when that video is uploaded, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Take care for now. Cheery bye.